She thought she was doing the right thing. But helping a poor old man cost her everything, or so she thought. Tasha was a soft-spoken waitress working long hours in a small downtown diner. Her life wasn't easy. She barely earned enough to cover rent. But she never let that steal the kindness from her soul. Every day she served customers with a warm smile, no matter how tired she was. One rainy evening, a frail old man walked into the diner, his clothes soaked, shoes falling apart, and eyes sunken from hunger. While the other staff looked at him with disgust, and customers turned their heads, Tasha quietly walked over and treated him with respect. She offered him a seat, paid for his meal from her own pocket, and even brought him hot tea. The man's hands trembled as he ate, whispering a quiet thank you with tears in his eyes. Just as she handed him a napkin, the manager, Denise, stormed out from the kitchen, her face red with anger. "You're fired! We don't serve beggars here!" she shouted in front of everyone. Tasha's eyes filled with tears, and the old man lowered his head. She walked out of the diner humiliated, her apron in her hands, heart heavy but conscience clear. That night, she cried, thinking maybe being good in this world really had no reward. But the next morning changed everything. The same old man arrived at the diner again, but this time in a luxury black car, wearing an expensive suit followed by news cameras and staff. He was Gerald Lewis, the billionaire owner of the entire restaurant chain, and he had been undercover to test the kindness of his employees. He called everyone to attention, looked Denise in the eyes, and said, "You failed." Then he turned to Tasha, who had come just to collect her last check, and smiled. "You passed the real test. You're not just rehired, you're the new manager of this location." Tasha stood frozen, her heart racing, while the crowd clapped. Denise stormed out in disbelief, but karma had spoken. Tasha's simple act of kindness had flipped her whole life overnight. Sometimes losing everything is just the beginning of something bigger. If this story touched your heart, then like, share, and subscribe for more emotional stories that prove good people still exist.